There are so many lies you have heard about Africa, but one of the greatest lies you have ever heard about Africa is going to be discussed in this video. Consider subscribing to join the family so that when you drop any new video, you'll be among the first to see. This lie we are talking about has been perpetuated for centuries, and it has had a devastating impact on the continent and its people. The lie in question is the belief that Africa is poor and underdeveloped continent. This stereotype has been used to justify the exploitation of Africa's resources and the people by foreign powers. The truth is, Africa is a continent of incredible diversity and wealth. It is home to some of the world's most fertile land, abundant natural resources, and a growing middle class. One of the reasons for the perpetration of this lie is the lack of representation of Africa in the media. Africa is mostly portrayed as a continent in crisis, with images of war, poverty, and disease dominating the news. This ignores the many positive developments happening on the continent and perpetuates harmful stereotypes. Another reason for this lie is the history of colonialism on the continent. European colonizers exploited Africa's resources and people for centuries, leaving the continent with a legacy of poverty and underdevelopment. However, it is important to recognize that this is not a natural state of affairs, but as a result of a deliberate action by foreign powers. Another aspect of this lie is the portrayal of Africa as a monolithic entity, knowing the fact that Africa is a continent that is made up of 54 different countries, each with their own unique cultures, language, and traditions. This generalization of Africa as a single entity is not only inaccurate, but it also perpetuates harmful stereotypes and hinders the ability for individual countries to be recognized for their own achievements and progress. This lie also ignores the contribution and innovation of Africa and its people throughout history, from ancient civilizations like Egypt and Ethiopia to the contribution of African scholars and inventors in various fields. Africa indeed has a rich history of contribution to human civilization. It is important to also acknowledge that whilst there are certainly areas of Africa that faces poverty and underdevelopment, there are also many success stories and examples of progress, from countries like Rwanda and Ghana to the growing economies of countries like Nigeria and South Africa. Africa is a continent of great potential. Another way this lie is perpetuated is through the narrative of independent Africa. The idea that Africa is a continent in need of constant aid and charity from foreign countries has been used to justify the continuous exploitation of Africa. The truth is, Africa is a continent with a rich history of trade and commerce, and many of its countries have the potential to be major key in the global economy. This narrative also ignores the fact that much of the aid given to Africa is often used to further the interests of foreign countries giving it, rather than to truly benefit the people of Africa. It also perpetuates the stereotype of Africans as a continent in need of constant saving, rather than recognizing the agency and resilience of its people. It is crucial that we actively work to challenge and deconstruct this lie about Africa. By recognizing the diversity, wealth, and contribution of Africa and its people, we can help to build more just and equitable world for all. Thank you for watching this video to the very end. Put your thoughts in the comment section, and also if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, do so and also share the video to reach more people.